Alrighty. And I am back, and I should be live. And it is I, Destro the God, and we are back with more streaming of Elin. Um, I haven't really done too much since the last stream. I've obviously done some things. Since obviously my bases are in different spots. I have the blessing ward monster. I did that. So there's a few things I've done, but overall the general strategy is pretty much the same. I have some more levels, but I'm basically just going up and down, right? And that's not going to change. But I am going up down a lot faster than before, and I am going to be demonstrating that. I just feel like I'm just need to make a stream, just kind of update where I'm at with things. So let's just go into our base. I don't know. Yeah, we got a few things I guess that get delivered. Not a big deal. Plat coins, standard, nothing crazy. Let's go ahead and store random crap and sell these. Okay, boom, excellent. We're at 1,017 carry weight. I'm just getting my carry weight up more for no real reason at this point, but it is going up. So we have 4 of these books that we just picked up. I have so many of these freaking books. Where are they at? I have 56 of them. I'm so lazy I don't even sell them. I have 11 million orans. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just stored this because I just wanted to show this off in the stream. This thing managed to get 102 ammo capacity. That's pretty high, I feel like. I mean, it's just a kind of unusual thing to see, right? So, it's pretty cool. I mean, obviously, I would never use it because it's... I keep saying obviously. This is like my new thing. Obviously. Obviously, I wouldn't use it because it doesn't have like any damage mods or anything. But yeah, whatever. It's pretty cool that it has all that ammunition capacity on a weapon that is that I guess presumably shoots very fast. I have no idea if that actually is the case. We're going pretty all in right now on getting the speed and magic map books. We're gonna do a fame grind. I'm not doing it right now, but you know, you can see we got a tower of books going on here. Mostly going to be working on the old speed, which is pretty standard with that. Same as before. So again, not really too much has changed. What? Bro. I can't refresh my auto hotkey script. So what happens is sometimes I accidentally end up what is changing? Oh, it's changing. Sometimes I accidentally use my macro in the script and it like screws up all the text. It looks like it's working now. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Alright, it looks like it's working, so I guess I'll go with that. I really need to like make a backup of this so that it's like if I lose the script it doesn't get lost. It's really annoying. I need to like put git on there or something, auto backup or something. But whatever, that's a whole different issue. Yeah, back to the game anyways. Sorry, my script working again. And yeah, so I did expand my base all the way. Only reason I did that is because I'm going to be going up and down really fast, and I figure I might as well put more of these down. The big carriages, so I'm going to go ahead and have these set to shared, and that'll be cool. I found a use for trash, so you can pick up the trash, and then you can actually go ahead and just put it in here, and it gives you a whole bunch of these. It was kind of funny because when I thought of doing that, I was like, you know, trash, you would normally put it in the trash bin, and I was like, you know what, I'll do that, and then I get the ecopos, and it works really well, right? So, and there's bigger piles that give like 300 at a time, you know, but this is obviously, I keep saying obviously, I don't know why, but these are like the smaller pals at this point. These only go off screen by a little bit, you know. I guess they go off screen enough that they stop being loaded. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much how that is right now. Not too much has changed. I sold like 1 million in honey at one point. I guess is maybe something worth showing off. Right here. So I sold like 63,000 honey. That is pretty much it. I still don't know what the blue flower does, but it does something, I guess. I have no idea. It's max, so I don't know. he's pretty much the same. All the shop positions pretty much the same. Only thing is maybe I buy a couple more of those, and that'll be fine because I have all these gold bars. I just have a lot of gold bars still. I was thinking that these chest levels weren't really going up very much, and I was thinking maybe the reason why is because my depth of reach isn't high enough. Maybe it's not actually based on my level or on the actual like proficiency of the villagers in any capacity. So maybe I have to actually go deeper. So I did want to stream and maybe go deeper into the world as well. So that's something maybe I'll go do actually for a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not like super pressed to like get loot anyways anymore. And you know, I guess I can just show now. Well, I'll show in a sec. Not yet. But basically, yeah, same pretty much on these bases. Pretty much the same thing. And we just put, you know, a fountain down because we were buying some stuff. I'm going to be able to hold a fountain soon because of the way things are going. So I'll probably get rid of these items and pick up something much heavier like a fountain in the future. We'll see. And then these are just my bases, of course, lined up. Like the same bases from before, basically. Nothing really special here. And, okay, yeah, we got some nice classic shit on the ground. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Trash in some of these bases is getting actually piled up pretty nicely. In some bases it's still a little weird. I think that forest was just still having some difficulties. No, it looks like it's going pretty well right now. They even put in the junk there. I don't know how recently I cleaned it, but I did. I put some ground down too. So I put some grass down so it doesn't look as crappy as before. I don't know how recently I picked up the trash, but I don't know. Either way, things look like they're working pretty decently there, so that's cool. And that is what it is, right? So right now I'm just getting the money for Lloyd's thing. Gonna get the 20 million and just pay that all his debt off and see what that is. So that's something to look forward to with today's stream. I say today's stream because I'm probably actually gonna get enough money to pay that off after today's stream is over. So that should be fun. And that's pretty much all I've got really planned. There's not really anything else different per se. My speech is a little higher level, I guess, maybe. I did get a bunch of level 7 books. This base is still not even established. And this one is still just tons of meat stacking high to the sky. And I guess random crap here like junk. So I'm just not doing much with that. Meat does actually stack. When you have enough meat, it does actually stack, which I found quite interesting. So one thing that I kind of disregarded in the past, well, it's not disregard per se, but oh my god, I accidentally picked up a bunch of meat. Okay, well, I wonder can I just dropping it. I mean, honestly, that's fine at this point. So you can see the meat kind of stacks. One thing I kind of disregarded in the past was about how did the meat stack back up? It did stack back up. Sorry, I know I keep interrupting my own thought. One thing about the chest, even though it uses electricity and you can't grab all from it, so it's really annoying you can't grab all. But one thing about the chest that's really nice is the fact that, you know, it has pages, and the pages would actually allow, like, for instance, meat to stack up, and that would actually make like hunting viable, so you could actually get like a lot of meat going because you can make these shared. So that's something pretty interesting. There's also like these categories too, which I feel like I didn't see in the past, but I guess they're there now. I don't know if they like unlock after I do a certain amount of items inside, but regardless, they're here. And yeah, so the scratch cards. All right, well, anyways, that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess I can show the books. Book category. So I spent like 40 minutes this morning just looking for books. So we got like teleport. I had the short teleport book, and then I accidentally used it, and I was kind of mad. But I actually have a 7 telepathy, I think, right? Somewhere up here. I thought I picked up one. I saw 7 telepathy several times. Telep. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the 6 so we don't do 6s anymore, basically. I even got a 7 hero. I got a lot of 7s, so. I got a 7 on the Jur healing, I think. Yeah, I had a 7 on the Helium Jure. So I had a lot of 7s. I mean, you can see it's like basically a row of 7s. Intonation of Light, I just picked it up. I don't really even know what that does, but I just grabbed it. Holy Shield is going to be really important in the future, so I had to grab that. Hero is going to be really big. It's just damage, right? Every strength is damage, and so, you know, you get to level 100 or maybe even 200. We'll see how it goes, right? And I mean, plus 200 damage is not a small amount of damage. I mean, I do deal 717 damage right now base, and it's going to keep going up really quickly. But, you know, 200 damage is still, I mean, with 700, that is, well, if it was 600, that would be like, you know, 33%. So I'm guessing with 700, it's more like, is it like 25%? No, it's like 28 or something, 29% or something more damage, which would not be bad, right? So, you know, if I got to plus 200. And I'll give Dex, which I don't know if that'd be useful in any sense, but whatever. We're definitely going to put all of our effort into speed, though. That's definitely going to be the main stat that we're trying to boost up here. I considered switching guides, but I really don't think it's going to be necessary to switch guides. If I get speed up to like level 500, I think it'll be good enough, right? I know that seems pretty extreme of a goal, but I don't think it's that far-fetched. It started at like level, what, 31 or something originally? And I was like 54, so is it like 20 per 70 levels? I mean, that would mean by level 500, if it's 20 per 70 levels, I'm just spitballing here with the math, that'd be 20 times like basically 7 more instances, so that'd be 27 times would be 140, so they bring up like 190, so it would be like 200 almost. It basically is what I'm thinking, right? These are getting stronger. I haven't even leveled them up. It was plus 36 before, so I don't even know what these are scaling off. Maybe my magic stat or something, but pretty crazy. These are obviously these spells. They scale pretty fucking crazily with my strength stat and such. So 52 D4 is pretty crazy. I am actually really curious if I just did a little bit of training with this. If it would go to like 52 D10, I mean, every extra die on it is, it's an additional 52. I wonder if I could get it like more damage than this. It's kind of hard because this is a 2D717, so it's already like insane, right? That's an average of 717 plus 24 on top of it. This would have to do, I mean, it's 52 D4, which is like 208 divided by 2, so it's 108 right now. So I would have to, you know, do 600 more damage. But that 52 is really high, honestly. And if it, I mean, I could just do a quick test. Not a big deal, right? Oh, yeah. 52 D5. Damn, it blows through charges so fast. Kind of worried about, like, hitting the healer, man. Like, walking up there. Casting, so 53 D7. I mean, it's going up. It's just, it levels so slow because it's such a low level spell. But if I was to get books, I'd probably get like 20 stocks per read. So I mean, honestly, we'll probably get pretty strong pretty quick. I guess to average out with 717, it would have to go to like 53 D25 ish, something like that, right? Let me see. It's 53 times 25 is 1325. No, it's have to be higher than that. 53 times, not 25, maybe like 30? Yeah, not still too high. 53 times 28. 28's a little closer. Probably like 27 then. I'm going to do it. Fine. 53 times 27 divided by 2 is 715. That is very close. So, that's roughly where we would have to be with that. That's not too hard, I feel like, to get. Considering, excuse me, 20 levels just gave it, what, plus 3? So, if we want to do 53 times, it was 27, I think, right? 27, 53 D27, I mean, 3 levels per 20 means, damn, that's pretty insane, actually. 53 D7, we have to get to 53 D27, and it's 3 per 20 levels. Well, like 23 levels, but 20 levels probably. get this 27. I could do 27. Oops. I just accidentally closed the game out. Shit. I have a excuse me. I have a macro that like restarts the game, and I think I literally just hit the button for it. I actually don't even really use this anymore. I should probably just get rid of it. I don't even need it anymore. So I had a thing where it would restart the game, but now I don't use it anymore because I upgraded my script, and that was a little bit annoying. The reason it's annoying is because it doesn't save the game. It just force crashes the game, so it's pretty crazy. All right, so like I was saying, okay, so it's 3 per 20. So I mean, it's what 100 would be 15. So it's already at. I lost a few levels on it. That's what I lost. Okay, well, not the biggest deal ever, but I guess I'll just go ahead and get these levels back. I guess. I don't even think I didn't even have it sped up. Ooh, this is the sped up version. Much faster, much faster. And there goes all my charges. Okay. All right. It's yeah. I went up from 4 to 9 over 37 levels. So maybe it's like this level went up so slow too. So every 10 levels, or maybe every 9 levels, it's getting no, because it went up 6 over 39 levels. So I don't know what the exact math is on that. It's like one every 6 point something maybe. I don't know, but yeah, if it's like one every 6-ish levels or something. I mean, let's just say one every 7 levels. I mean, 70 levels is 10. So 140 levels would be 20. So if I was to level 180, it would do 55d 30, which would be more damage than what we were doing. That's actually level 200, which would be pretty difficult, I feel like, to achieve on this spell. So I'm not actually too enthused by that. So yeah. All right, I wonder. Actually, It does convert your damage to that damage type. Interesting. You're gonna take an elemental damage, consumes a turn. Yeah, I wonder what light and like intonation of light and other intonations are like. But anyways, I definitely had a little sidetrack there, but it's not a big deal. Anyways, let's see. So there wasn't really too much else to show off. I got a Katatsu. I don't know if I showed that in the last stream or not. It's kind of lines starting to blur a little. Again, there really wasn't that much. I've just been going back and forth. You know, we were at like I think we're at like 49,000 days, and we're at 53,000 days. It hasn't even been that much time really that I've played. It was only like 4,000 in-game days, which is honestly not that many years. I mean, I guess it's a decent amount of years, but what is that like? What 4,000 days is like? I guess that's over 10 years actually. That's a good amount of time. It's not that much. It's not that good amount of time with what I'm about to show. All right, enough stalling. Let me show the actual speed. I guess was I showing the force and stuff? Oh yeah, I was showing that. Yeah, this is still. I wonder what level that is. 5. It's gonna be leveling super slow until I put people here. Oh, I picked up these stakes. Well, yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna recreate picking up this tower of stake for content. But yeah, I remember I was explaining the chest when I deleted the thing. Another really nice thing about this wall I noticed, you can kind of see it a little bit, is there was this dude over here, and like there's the tank dude. I swear the guys spawn in this water. They like never spawn like over on the right side or up north. Like it's really weird. I guess they like just spawn either up there or in there, but I feel like they never come down here, which is fantastic for me. But even if they do, it doesn't matter anymore, because this technique, which I'm going to show now, I'm going to actually just go ahead and show it. This technique is pretty fucking crazy. So here we go. Let's show it off. Oh, I should have warned. Yeah, vision warning. If you look at this, I mean it's in the stream title, but I guess I should say it as well. Yeah, this is very fast, as you may have saw for a little preview there. So, you know, viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, just saying. But yeah, as you can see, we have a new strategy here, which is far more faster, far more efficient, far superior than in the past. Because of the position of my bases. So let me just start with, you know, I realized that this is actually, so it actually all started when I got the ward monster buff, right? And I started moving around the world really quickly. And I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing, right? I realized how fast I'm moving now, actually, and I was like, okay, this is way faster than going up, down. I did a little bit of testing, and I was just looking, like, by testing, I mean, I just looked at the clock in the top right, and you can just see, it just moves really freaking fast. So I was like, okay, well, I need to, you know, capitalize on this, and I knew historically I had one issue where, excuse me, when I was over by, was it Noyle? I don't even remember the fucking place. Oh no, Durfee. By Durfee, the Thieves Guild town or whatever. It was I would go up into the wall, and then when you collide with a wall in this game, when you're moving towards a wall, it'll redirect your movement. It'll make you go left. And I hate that mechanic, but that's how the game works, right? I'd rather do nothing, but hey, you know, it doesn't matter anymore because I've got this new method. So basically, I was like, okay, I need to avoid that. So what I did was I came up with this method where I just basically looked around the map. I was like, okay, maybe if I go into a corner of the world, I can essentially make it so that I'm going into a corner, so he's not going to redirect, you know, into some direction at random because I'm in a corner, right? That was kind of like my thought process. Or maybe I can make it so that the mouse goes, you know, left and then diagonal bottom left, right, and then maybe down and maybe like right, and you know, maybe like I get like 3 or 4 points. Like kind of, but just keep it centered on like the bottom left more than any other direction, and so it should just kind of, on average, it'll not on average, it will always stay, you know, focused within that general direction that I'm targeting. And I was gonna go do it in the corner in the water, but it turns out actually in the water, even if you move your empire into the water, it'll still say you're wet when you're moving around, and so I figure. So that means that if I was to take off my water breathing gloves, which I do have water breathing gloves on right now, just in case my character goes flying off into the distance, I don't catch it, he doesn't just die instantly from drowning. I went ahead and Yeah, I saw that. I didn't want to risk accidentally dying by like changing my gloves or something. So I went on to land. I just checked out a few different spots that could be, potential candidates for this kind of movement. And as far as I could tell, this is just the best area in the game for this particular type of movement. Right? When you move your mouse to the bottom left, you can see I just have 2 points selected, and my mouse is basically just moving between those 2 points extremely rapidly. Right? It's just a hold click, so it just clicks down, holds, and then just the mouse is teleporting to the two spots. But essentially, um, what's happening is that whenever I go into the bottom left, my character actually will only go to the bottom left. He doesn't like redirect and go like right. So that's the big thing. Now with the top left point, it actually will send him flying up, right? If the timing is off. So that's a little annoying. It would be better if I had like two corners that were kind of like the bottom left and this top right, and then I was going between those. And there are spots where you can do that, and maybe it would have worked a little bit better doing that. But I really wanted to do this one because it's really long. I have 5 empire, or I guess maybe even 6. I can't count because it's moving so fast. All right, but 5 or 6 empires in a row, and a lot of the other spots I saw weren't 5 to 6. They were like 3 or 4. Like there's even one you can see off to the right. I can't really move my mouse to show, but there's really like only one to the right that you could probably see where it is. There is a corner down there, but I think I don't know. I'd have to try. You probably can't even get. There's probably like a 2 actually, probably not even a 3. But there weren't that many good spots, right? And this one just worked out really well for my limited testing, and so maybe there's some better spots. Maybe there's some other spots on the map that would work, but I really just wanted to have one where it would have a really nice long, like 5 in a row or 6 in a row, whatever, like as many as I could, and I can go back and forth. And this one just worked out to be like the first one I found that was really good. I went all over across the map, right? I went across the map, and I just did some quick tests, and this one just worked, right? So I'm sure there's a lot of other viable candidates, but this one works. And it looks like there's maybe a Medusa coming down. But again, unlike my last algorithm where I was manually scanning the pixels on the right side to see if I was in the right spot, now because I'm not doing that and I'm just clicking on the left, it doesn't matter if an enemy were to come on my base. It's not going to mess the script up anymore. So the script is actually way more consistent than before because monsters aren't going to interfere with it. It's also way faster because when you use the mouse drag movement, the game just registers that movement way faster than if you hit like the up down keys on your keyboard. And then also I'm not having to do like a pixel get call anymore to see like when the text changes. I don't have to like move the mouse all awkwardly to like get the top position of one of my vases so it changes the text. And all the little technical things I did, like this algorithm compared to the old one, see, it just kind of, my character just flew up kind of just there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like I need to be able to go up because if it'll go up like that, and then if it's not long enough, then it'll just go flying in some direction. So I did test this for a while to make sure that it actually is pretty successful. That was like the furthest I think I've seen it, where it was ready to go flying off. But I did test the current delay here for like many years, and so I wasn't 100% always watching it, but it never went flying off. So I think this is probably the good algorithm. Like I tested it before I streamed it effectively, right? I actually just came up with this between yesterday and this morning. I worked this week, right? So I worked this week, and I didn't really play a lot of Elin this week. So I didn't really get a chance to do it until like today. Like I didn't figure it out until like today. So it is what it is. But yeah, so that's kind of where the gameplay's at right now. This is super fast in terms of time. It was like 6 minutes before, 6 minutes and something, maybe 6 minutes 40 seconds. This new method is like 3 minutes and some change now per year, right? So this is like twice as fast. I think I actually literally did the math. I don't think I know I did the math. I literally have it in Notepad. I'm not looking at it, but it's minimized. But I have the math, and it's literally was 60% faster. Was the math? So or sorry, wait, no, was it? It was 40%. So is 60% fast? No, 40% faster. Yeah. The reason why it's 40% faster is within this time frame it took to do 1 year in the past, I did 0.6 years. And that actually might be a little inaccurate. It might be a little bit faster because I fine-tuned these numbers a little bit more Even after I did that assessment. That assessment, I don't really know 100% anymore how accurate it is, but it's still very fast. Definitely, I would say approaching the theoretical limit for how fast this can be given my current hardware. So, it's really nice to actually have this solution where um, I'm actually able to go up and down, and there's no like crazy algorithms going on with my code, and then it doesn't rely actually on the visuals of the game in any sense anymore, right? There's no like pixel searches, so it's just very efficient overall from an algorithmic perspective, and it's just also it just works very well, right? And so the way I keep them from flying off, which you may solve this for yourself already if you thought about it, but the way you do it is you basically just make it so that the mouse spends more time in the bottom left than in the top right. In the bottom left and the top left. It is very hard to tell because these movements are measured in like, I think it's like 40 milliseconds or something, or maybe 30, 40 milliseconds. It's like in tens of milliseconds, right? So the naked eye is not even really seeing it. I can't see it with my naked eye. I'm not, my eyes aren't that efficient to pick up 10 millisecond differences. Maybe if you just stare long enough, maybe you'll see it. But I don't know. YouTube 60 frames per second. Oh, and there we go. He actually flew off. So it's not impossible to fly off, but it's very rare. So I'll probably, as a result of that, I really honestly just want more consistency on this than anything. So I'll probably just adjust the time on it a little bit. It might even be the case that because I'm streaming, I have to add a little extra delay. Not impossible, right? I just add 10 milliseconds each time. So it was spent 50 milliseconds in the bottom left before and 30 milliseconds in the top left. Now I'm going to make it 60 milliseconds in the top left. And it was so consistent at 50 seconds. So like at 30 milliseconds in the bottom left, it was, not consistent at all. 40, it was pretty inconsistent. 50 was very consistent, as you just saw. I imagine 60 is probably going to be extremely consistent. Effectively, what happens is you get like, New Year's and snow and random things like that. And I feel like these are the type of things that actually are what cause it to fly off. It's just like little hiccups with the game, right? So, yeah, nothing really can do much about. So it's going to be a little bit slower. I know it's very hard to tell, but it's definitely slower. There is now 10 milliseconds of extra delay. It's hard to really say like if there's actually 10 milliseconds being delayed because how much of it is spent waiting for animations or animations being canceled. Again, this is all happening way faster than the naked eye. It definitely looks really fast still. I'll say that much. So it is what it is, right? But yeah. So this kind of situation right now with the script. It's pretty quick, and that's why I was thinking maybe it's time to like switch guides because when it's going this fast, when you're doing a year in like 3 minutes, under 4 minutes basically, you're getting 15 years an hour at this point now, whereas it was 10 years an hour, and it wasn't was it 10? No, it's 15. It's more than 15. Really, you're a little more like 17, 18, right? I mean, I guess if I get technical, it's 40% more than 10. That feels wrong. That feels really wrong. There's no more. It's no way it's 40% more than 10. Is it 40% more? No, because I went from my math had to have been wrong. I must have fucked up with my math. It was not as 60. It must have been like an old test or something or some imperfect numbers because honestly, it's going pretty close to like double. I would say it's not. It's definitely not 40% difference. It was in 1 year. This is what the GUI said. In 1 year, I did 0. It was 0.6 years is what it said. So it'd be 0.6 in the time frame. It would normally be 1. So if you do 0.6 times, oh, that's where it was. It was 0.6 times 1.66. So maybe it was 66% faster. That feels a little bit more accurate. I can't do calculator right now unless I was to open it up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Fine, let's screw it. Let's see. It was let's say 66 times 1.666. It's 109 actually. Okay, well whatever. Something like that. I don't know anymore. Whatever. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. I mean, it just goes pretty fast. I don't even know how long that was. I think we just did like 4 years or something. Like while I was talking. It's pretty fast. And this ward monster, if you didn't know, I guess I'll just explain as well. I didn't know either, but it'll go away when I sleep. But it doesn't really matter. It's actually probably bad actually to have this. I could probably sleep. I actually want him to zone into areas so that I don't get killed in the water, right? So that hopefully I can put this travel thing on, like my travel um, gloves, and it'll be fine. Also, another smallish problem, I guess, smallish concern is the fact that my God, sleeping really takes forever because it's literally simulating the years from my towns, and this is going to be so much worse now because we are going to be getting so many more years than normal. I'm kind of tempted to like get rid of some of my bases because of how long this is. It's pretty crazy, right? Um, so I don't know. It might actually be a strategy to get rid of some of my bases. Maybe I get rid of like forest or something. But yeah, I mean you can see it's just a very long time for this. Um, it has never crashed though. I will give the game that. I don't think it's well. I'm not saying I don't think it has never crashed for me while doing this. So I'm optimistic that it's not going to crash right now. But yeah, it just takes a very long time, and we get a lot of chests. But that's basically it. So I did get a couple levels there unintentionally. I really would have liked to put these gloves on first, but at the same time, my traveling skill is at 222, and I mean this does give me 30, but like really does it even matter at this point now? I mean, with how fast things are going, I don't even know. So I doubt it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and up and down. I'm gonna mute. It's gonna be a little bit of a journey. I kind of burned through food pretty fast, but you know I just don't really care too much about food or anything anymore. I just buy whatever. I don't know. It's really at this point just a matter of just speed overall, all else, in my opinion. So I just buy like 5 or 6. We just stock up and just go from there. I'm just gonna sell this map honestly at this point. I feel like did I just get this from a gamble chest or was it on the ground? Like I don't even know. I feel like it had to be on the ground, but whatever. We're at a point now where it's just like the stats that we get from food, it's just like guaranteed. So I'm just gonna keep buying food until I'm full, I guess. But there we go. Literally just enough to push us overweight. And what the hell is this? It's a lame mystic treasure chest. Wow. They are out of space to store stuff, so they're dropping everything on the ground. Yeah. Oh well. So yeah, we're gonna up down for a while, and that's gonna be it. So again, visual warning. Don't go blind, please. Thank you. You know, I do wonder if I can take this even further. Why not? It's been a minute. But let's see if we can do this. Let's see. So before I would move the speed up to 50. Let's see if I put it at 50, what happens. Let's see. Right now it's at 20. Let's set it at 50 and see what happens. Before it wasn't viable, but actually it might be. Shit. Oh, I accidentally just clicked into the base. Fuck. It's gonna take a sec. It didn't take as long as I expected. Okay. Well, anyways. Let's see what happens. It's hard to say there's any difference. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's about the same. Let's see. 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually faster at 20. That's crazy. That's so weird. I don't get it. It's actually faster at a lower speed. I don't know. That was kind of my hypothesis, was that maybe at a lower speed, less CPU cycles are being spent on actually processing the game, so it gives more CPU cycles to spend on my script. Just an idea. I don't know. I just wanted to test that. It was just a thought. Yeah. I want to check one other thing really fast. 2, I might as well. While we're here. Let's go into this base. Since I've already ruined everything, I'm gonna go buy some food. I might as well grease food up. So it burns through food really fast. But there's nothing I can really do about that. God, it takes so long. So long! I mean, it's processed in like 4 or 5 years. God damn. How many years? Oh, I guess 0. Well, anyways, I want to sleep. And then I want to reduce my burden. I want to see how fast my character is. I'm curious, the bottom left number I think might be accurate, but I need to just double check that it's actually going up. So, it's going to take a second here. Dun, 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 dun. So if you level up normally, I guess you would still get stats, but I wonder if you would get stats as well as you get stats from food, because the food is giving me potential, and so it's kind of boosting my stats up pretty crazy. It would be kind of interesting to actually get some stats from gear, like in high quantities. Like imagine if I got like 30 endurance on 11 pieces of gear. I guess it's only like 300. It's not that much, honestly. Alright, so we did that. And we can drop these. And so we can see it is going up still, actually. It's at 305 now. I think it was like 302 before. So I'm at plus 47 base. So I mean, it was plus 43. So maybe it went up by 4. That's kind of hard for me to say. I don't know, because the only soul, I feel like it would have been higher. Maybe it went up by 2. That would make a lot of sense. So maybe it goes up by half of that. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to tell, but whatever. Let's get some more food. These are definitely spawning over here. I mean, I don't care too much about them, but I guess it is the last base that I visited, so that makes sense. trash is obscuring the is obscuring the loot. I'm gonna put it up here. I accidentally picked that up because it's fucking trash. I couldn't even see these down. So trash. Can sell that, I guess. Chair. This over here, I guess. Okay. Guess I'm just selling all these. Oh, they can't be sold, right? This is pretty low, actually. I'm just gonna drop stuff like this at this rate. I'll take this. I should keep this pedestal. Nah. The doll. Okay. Oh, it's kind of big. I didn't realize that. It's got gentle and Eva, soothing, cute. It's made out of cotton. Sea pants, empty cans. Deluxe snow putted cakes are actually not that good. Okay. I'll drop this too, yeah. So I have a little bit more actually. What is this? A bowl? Okay. Pause it. Put all that there, and I'll go buy some food. Bread used to be pretty good. It's a lot of chests. I'm just getting my lock picking up for the future. This is a plus 150 chest. Pretty crazy. Plus 167. Fuck. Pretty crazy. Plus 24. I'm so mad at this anime. I'm just watching this. Welcome to Japan, Elf Sign. It's like, motherfuckers, they're literally just, all they're doing is talking. Like, the whole fucking anime is just a talk anime. I'm so done with it on episode 3. It's got a 4.9, but I just can't. It's too slow. I probably need to put it on, like, 3 times speed and watch it, which I can't do while I need to be able to, like, change the speed. Like, speed up and slow it down while I'm watching it if I'm going to do that with this show, but let's go ahead and, let's go in here. I want to get the money, and I think let's just maybe pay off some of Lloyd's debt, and then I'm going to end the stream there. We're at 5 mils. I mean, we're pretty close. I mean, I'm going to get the 20 mil pretty soon, but it's just going to take, some time. Probably like another, if I'm getting 1 mil every, like, 6 minutes. I mean, it's going to take, like, another 20 minutes, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could keep the stream running a little bit. I kind of want to take a nap is the problem. The naps, man. It's been a long week. A nap would be really nice. I wonder if these are filling up yet. No. I feel like they fill up in the order that you put them down on the ground or something. I don't fucking know. Clearly not, man. That's a lot of chests. Okay, I need to get the tax box. I have one here. I could just go get another one, but there we go. You just grab this. I can just hold it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You can just carry it on you. Now, in the early game, I made it weighs 12, so that'd be kind of a heavy consideration, but at this stage of my character's development, it's kind of not a big deal. Big deal to just hold this on me. Definitely. So. Alright, let me full screen it so I can actually see, and let me help you with your debt. 500,000 warrants. Some A. Okay, so what you got? Okay. Interesting. Still not that amazing, but it's doing something. Wait, what? I gotta wait? Motherfucker? Bro, do you know who I am? I didn't even know waiting was like a thing. Wonder how long I have to wait. I mean, I can wait a year at a time. It's not even like a big deal for me at this point. One thing I was thinking of doing with the script is making it auto resize. I should probably add that next. So when I press H, it'll speed the game up and full screen it. Or I guess I'd full screen it. So I add the strip, it'll full screen it. Whatever. Let's see if Lloyd is giving me the business, yeah. Bro, how long do you need me to wait? Bro, I just picked up so many fucking books. Too much junk on the ground. Okay. So that's the 20 mark. Oh, I'm hoping it's just every month. Really, it's not every month. I'm surprised. I wonder if I need to sleep. Getting to a point where I might as well just hold on to these books. For real, for real. Let's go to sleep and then see if that helps. It's gonna take a while. I think I need a nap though. Oh, it's definitely getting to be a This little complication here with making me wait is kind of annoying as well. I mean, I would have been paying the debt off. I was trying to save it for the stream so I could like kind of do a big pay it all off at once type thing, but of course it's Elin. You can't do anything quick. So, is there any other good animes to watch? The Elf anime is so like fucking lukewarm. Let's go in after sleeping. Yeah, I think I have to wait like a year maybe for that. It's pretty crazy. The Apothecary Diaries is pretty good, but the problem is that even if I do the Apothecary Diaries, it's still the fucking case that I can't pay off this debt right now. I'll just go ahead and watch the Apothecary Diaries now. It's usually pretty entertaining. Alright, at this point, I'm guessing it's just not implemented. I really was kind of expecting more, but I don't know. So, I don't know. Bro, these spam callers are crazy, man. They call like every fucking hour. I'm putting my phone back on D&D, I think. Also, we're at over 2,000 health. It's pretty interesting. Should get some food while I'm down here. Sleep. I want to see my speed if it went up a little bit. It was at 305 before, so I want to see if it goes to 306. I just need to be sure it's actually going up. It hasn't been the longest. It went up by +1, so maybe I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe with the app +49, it was at 305. So I'll put a note here. But in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. I'm kind of tired. I just wanted to do a stream because I haven't streamed in so long. Yeah, I'm literally just going up and down. And we're just going to keep doing it until we hit level 150, and then I'm probably going to do a fame grind at level 150, and to do that, I really want to just, buy books, right? I want to get speed and magic map up really high, and I want to just literally just cast magic map and hopefully reveal, like, the whole dungeon. I don't know if it's going to get better with levels, but it's kind of weird, right? Because you'd think with it just scaling with perception, we have 155 perception, it would already just be pretty much busted. But I don't know. 155 perception might just mean double, in the context of this game. So it's kind of weird. I kind of want to. Yeah, it's like. The power goes up, but it's like. I don't know. I don't feel like, does it ever actually become more powerful? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get its power up one more. I mean, might as well do one more level. Okay, fine, 20. There we go. Alright. Let's take it to a different towel. Alright, I want to see if it's actually... That actually feels like that's a lot more powerful. That actually feels way more powerful, actually. I didn't think it was going to be that much more powerful. It actually seems like it's really strong. So, I get that it can overlap on the tiles that it discovers when you cast it more than once. But it feels like with just 3 casts, you're seeing almost everything now. Like, that is pretty dramatic. I'm not lying. That's really dramatic, actually. I guess the only way to really be 100% sure that it actually is working as expected is if I actually go into a dungeon. Let's go find a dungeon. Puppy Cave is perfect. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. Oh my god, yeah, it's revealing way more tiles than before. So power's actually incredibly potent here. That's going to be super useful. I'm glad that it actually matters, because that's going to make it so that I won't need as many charges in the long run. Especially with the power going up to 218 at level 21. I mean, when the power is 538 or, fucking 1000, I mean, it might reveal the whole map, honestly. Would be nice. We'll see. But definitely, yeah, we are going to level up spells. I'm going to use a macro to level up the spells. I'm probably going to set up my base so that when I enter, I literally can just buy from the vendor every single time. Like, I mean, that's pretty easy. I just literally move the guide sign, to next to him, or even better yet, maybe I just move him right there. Oh, my problem was I couldn't move him before. Oh, I used the bed to move him. I think it would be easier if I just if I just move him there. I think that makes more sense. Okay, and then this way, when we zone in, even if we're here, we'll always be able to just buy the spell books. And then I can put this like right here. One thing you can do is you can actually block off points that you don't want to spawn in. If I was to put like waystones at those locations, maybe it's a good idea. Actually, I don't want to spawn. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll always be able to get in, but I could block off locations, so it's literally always the same location. And then if I do that, I could even make it so it's a macro that buys books off of him. You know, that's pretty crazy. I think that that's possible, but it is. Yeah, a book buying macro. Do this. Wish I could like shift right click, but whatever. Not a big deal. So yeah, let me just drop those, and that's pretty solid. And we have the money, we can buy that. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Ludo's quest is just not completable. That's kind of annoying. Can you wait a little while longer? What the fuck do you mean wait longer? Let me just pay. Fuck it, I'm gonna end up looking it up. Let me see. Windows chest. Yeah, I don't know how to pay the 20 mil. It looks like no, there's more. No, 500. Yeah, 7th is literally not even fucking. It's literally not even implemented. Okay. So, yeah, I can't even repay beyond this. Well, that's annoying. Okay, I don't even fucking know. I have all this money. I just make another fucking base. I actually don't want to make more bases. I think we're actually at half off officially. I think we've like actually hit the cap on fucking negotiation, which is half off. So okay. Well, fuck. I don't have a use for this money other than to like upgrade these vendors. But I'm not gonna upgrade the vendors here. I would probably upgrade the vendors in my base. I guess it is. I don't know which one it is anymore, to be honest. Oh my god, they're actually just desperately solving. No, it's S2 over there. Okay. Well, S2. Yeah, I think we're probably about at the point where it's just. We'll get to level 150 and then we'll just train our skills up. I mean, I don't need to necessarily hit 150, but I just kind of set it as a goal, so I might as well go for it. We'll hit level 150. We'll see, you know, how we're looking there, and then we're going to work on, you know, getting our speed up and stuff. And 54. 55. Let's see. 78. Okay, 78 is 1. I'll write this down. 78 equal 56. I think it might be like every 8 levels is 1 speed. It's pretty painful if so. Oh shit. It's actually draining my life pretty crazy. Like, what the fuck? I'm like about to kill myself over here. Not do that. Speed it up a little bit. Oh, the macro is off. Alrighty. 86 speed. Yep. Damn, that's actually 8 levels. 8 levels per 1. Ouch. Man, that means 80 levels for 10? Oh my goodness. What? Can't be right. But it is right, because it's level 86 now. Does this rate, was it maybe it started at like level 51 and at like 30 something. I honestly can't remember. Maybe it's because my, maybe if I put like some spell enhancing gear on or something. This is all mana consumption, it looks like. Casting ability. These are enhanced by spells. This is a ring. Oh, yeah, I have this really good ring too, by the way. I don't know if I showed that. I don't think I showed that on. Alright, so let's see. The power is currently 610, 57, 610. This is 701, 59. Yeah, it just goes up by 2. Still 2. I mean, don't take 2, but damn. It's rough. That gives not quite 10% more. It gave more than 10%. How much did I give? Like 15%? Enchantments on the ring. 15%. Yeah, actually, exactly 15%. Wait, is that mana optimized? No, enhanced spell. Yeah, it's 15%. Wow. So if I was to get 100, oh my god, if I could get like 300%, I could have 3 times the spell power. That seems really useful. What? I kind of want to do a spellcaster build. Why would I want to do anything else? But man, that mod is, I mean, it's not super rare, but I mean, I feel like that would compensate for literally everything. Honestly, like if I have triple the spell power, like everything would be more powerful. The PV on this raises up really high. I wonder if the formula like becomes more punishing over time. No, it's just really fucking crazy high PV. I feel like this spell at level 200 would be just like 200 PV. This is probably like, if I had this at 500, this is what I would need to like actually be able to tank shit in the game. I don't know. I feel like leveling up these spells is going to be my key to like not dying. So if I have Holy Shield up really high and I have Speed, Holy Shield, and I thought about Nature's Embrace, but this shit takes, it just fucking needs so much. I think it could be really good though. I mean, if it was like 100D 100, you know, like I mean, that would be crazy high power level to get it to. But maybe not if I have a bunch of spell power gear. I don't know. I need to probably go through those chests and look for loot. I don't want to go through those chests. The enhanced spell mod is really powerful. I do have it on. I think I had a shield with it. I don't know where that shield's at though. Where was a shield? I thought. Oh, maybe it's this one actually. Maybe it's this shield. Oh, it is this shield. I think I was gonna just use this shield for that mod. Oh, it has the 42 PV. Yeah, that's the shield I'm gonna use. My main character right there. It enhances the spells. It's pretty massive. 811. Oh my god. Fucking crazy roll on that. Am I using the wrong ring? I am using the wrong ring. Like swapped or something. I don't know. Whatever. It has a confusion immunity, so that's that. Yeah, I definitely want to get more gear for my main gear set. Alright, I guess I didn't finish that. I should probably do that. I wanted this because of the crit increase. I feel like some of these would be really powerful. I gotta go deeper in the dungeon for sure. Like, but I need to get spells. I don't know. I'm gonna hit 150 and then we're gonna do the spells. So I guess I'll update this strategy. So strat level 150. Just a goal. I don't know. Level up. I mean, I could do the farming actually. That's something I could do. Maybe I should consider the speed to high levels. Yeah, definitely want holy shield up. I don't know if I care too much about hero. Honestly, I think I'm gonna pass on that. And then I should make a macro to buy the books and read them. Honestly, I should consider it. Invisibility. I didn't really consider this spell very much. I didn't see the book for it very often. I wonder if this would be worth it. I don't think it's worth it, and the reason why is because my strategy is going to involve using a magic map to just find the exit and the way down, and then I'm just going to literally go to it, and then I think that's going to be just fine. I don't think there's anything I need to be invisible from, because I'm going to be fast, is the plan. Like, this is giving 57, but if I get it to give me 100, which, I mean, it'll take a while, but if it gives me 100, it'll be 140 speed, which, I don't know. I think I'm getting pretty close to outspeeding that guy, which is the plan, so. Let's drop these. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go take the snap vest that I was going to do. Yeah. Oh, I guess I need to finish this. I was going to do a fame grind, but I don't know. I don't know if I care about that fame grind, honestly. Fame grind. Definitely explore deeper for that max depth. Better chests. I think that's. We'll see about the fame grind. I don't know. farming gear. I did get some farming gear, but I don't know. I'm not farming. It's just not something maybe later. We'll see about later. I really want to get this up higher and then see about if my gear gets notably better. I feel like the gear is stagnated a lot, so we'll see. I definitely just want to take advantage of my new script being as fast as it is. Just get some more stats and hopefully it's a little bit more speed and go from there. So I kind of wonder, like, I don't know. I kind of want to. I kind of want my speed to go up. I'm at 218, 562. I just want to see it go up to 306. So let me see, hold up. I'm at 48 plus 48. Okay. I'll wait till it goes to plus 49. I really want to see this, honestly. It might take a second. Because, I mean, honestly, the way things are looking right now, it's taking, like, I mean, we're at 100, or, like, over 150 years into the game right now. I think we're, like, 160, which would mean is, like, 4 years per one stat. Oh, my goodness. It's pretty crazy, actually, the formula on it. I mean, I get it. Like, you know, it's kind of OP to just get stats over time. I mean, and with my character, if it's 4 years is one stat, I mean, that's one stat point every... Like, literally, like, every fucking, like, 13, 14 minutes. So it's, like, 4 stats an hour. Like, it's fucking... It adds up, right? You do 10 hours, 40 stats. It's going to keep getting harder and harder to get stats. But, you know, if it can give me 1 speed or something, like, the 40 speed, I would, you know, 10 hours, 40 speed. Like, 40 base speed is pretty tremendous. Because that's speed before haste, which is... That would be really nice, honestly, but... I don't know, it doesn't matter too much. It also doesn't hurt to get more health and mana either, in my opinion. It's like, whatever. I kind of want to get another village with shops. I mean, maybe that's just what I do with these bases. It's just like, these producing jobs are crazy, obscene. They just make so much crap. I could just get rid of them. What do I want to replace them with, though, is, like, just innkeepers and shit. I mean, I could just do that without replacing them. I just wish there was a way to deal with all this junk in my base. There's no easy way to deal with all this junk. If there was, like, a, I don't know. I guess there is maybe an easy way. I can duplicate chests with Kettle, pick up the loot, and then just drop the chests. That's pretty extreme. I guess I could technically just fill up my 2 leftmost chests, and then I can fill up 4 inventories of items, and I can just drop them all on the ground. Oh, that would probably be one way to kind of clean these bases up. Alright, let's see. Are we at 49 yet? Still 48. It's got difficult to get the 49. It's just so slow. This one's definitely going to be faster to just get haste. Yeah, I should definitely set up a macro to buy the books. Honestly, I really think I should. But restrict my spawn location and have them get the books. They can buy the books, and then I can have the memorization gear. I can even put the memorization gear on, and then, like, literally just fucking, like, swap all the gear and then just move on. I would have to use my click recording macro, and I would have to make it so that the chest doesn't auto sort, and then I can just swap the gear in every slot for the memorization, and then we can just memorize all the books and just do that every month, and that'd be pretty solid. Bro, it's gonna take so long to hit 49. It's gonna take like 4 years probably. So I'm gonna actually, for the 8th fucking time, I'm gonna actually end the stream. I don't know when I'm gonna stream it again, man. That was literally like that little bit of stream time just now. That was like a year, but anyways, like an in-game year. But anyways, I'll be back to stream some more in the future. We're gonna get to 150, and then I'm gonna train spells. Probably my next stream, my spells will be like level 200 or something. I'm thinking that's my goal. I mean, we'll see how hard it is to get them to 200. It seems pretty easy to get like speed up, like the levels pretty up, like pretty easy to get them up. But I'm sure it'll get harder over time. So we'll just have to wait and see. And then yeah, 200 speed would be pretty solid. Big thing with the speed is of course the duration. We want it to last longer. And then, of course, with the Holy Shield, duration is huge as well. So we definitely want to get those both up super high and be able to tank things. We want to be able to tank everything and then also, you know, be able to attack like 4 times and if we get hit, like, take 0 damage, right? So I think that'll make sure that the high PV is what's really going to be able to, like, support us to really go into, like, deep dungeons, so... Yeah, that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. I really think the enhanced spells build would be really strong, but it's one of those things I can't do anything about. I mean, honestly, I just have to, I don't know. I feel like I should prioritize the enhanced spell mod above all else, but it's not like I got like a 6-star enhanced spell ever. I need the better gear, I guess. But I mean, it's something we really can't underestimate. Because I mean, 100% more power is tremendous. I mean, it might not double the spell power exactly per se, but that could really increase my damage pretty substantially. I guess it could do the same with like throwing, but I don't feel like that scales the same. Like not like with spells. And then the spells is like all my spells, right? It'd be speed, the PV. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It just feels crazy. I mean, you go from the benefits of like a level 200 spell to like the benefits of a level 400 to level 600. I feel like those breakpoints are pretty crazy. And could really lead to some really powerful builds. You know, spells, magic's usually OP. It's looking OP in this game too. So, all right, fuck it, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta test. I'm curious. There's no way it's the case, but I have to. I have so much money, I might as well check. Bro, why is it crashing here with me trying to go in? Really? It's just spawning chests? Why? I'm gonna invest 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if he goes to 11. No, he doesn't. I want to see if he'd go to 11. He's definitely done. I think he was done at level 50. I think Kettle probably can go to like level 100, but I wish he went higher. But it is what it is. All right. Yeah, we're gonna definitely set him up so we can buy these books. Yeah, we'll get haste. I really want to just focus on as few spells as possible. So probably just haste, Holy Shield, and haste, Holy Shield. Not even hero. And just a little bit of magic map, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'll get enough of that over time, I'm sure. You know, just get a bit of magic map. Just enough so I can really quickly explore through every place I go. Because in theory, well, I guess you have to beat the bosses. Yeah, it's okay. I'll be able to beat the bosses. Alright. Let me end there. I gotta figure out something with damage, probably. I'll probably do enough damage right now, but I'm probably gonna want more damage. We'll see. Maybe I won't need damage, though. If I have the PV, I guess it won't matter.